At the start of the film, we see a woman getting scared in her dream while traveling in her car and meeting with an accident. We see great visual effects, and the woman having a freefall on her bed. The dream ends with her kid calling. The lady in the scene was Amelia, whose son, Samuel, is scared of beasts under the bed, or in the storage room. She demonstrates to him over and over again that nothing like that is there to fear, yet he continues to overplay his apprehension. This adds to her own stress from the loss of her husband, who had died on the way to the hospital when Amelia was in labor because they met with an accident. The first scene of the film shows it. One day Amelia tells Sam he can choose a book to read as a bedtime story, and he chooses a book called Mr. Babadook, which scared Sam so much he ended up crying and screaming into Amelia's lap, but she read a different book to try and calm him. It says the Babadook will come to a kid in a camouflage, requesting him to give it access, then asks something similar to the child's mother, and afterward, it'll dispose of its mask and torment them. However, the last pages are vacant. Amelia then closes and takes the book from Sam, yet as the days go on, Sam becomes more scared of the Babadook, so Amelia tears the Babadook's pictures from the book, and throws them all in the trash. A short time later, Samuel begins to fault the Babadook for his mischiefs. Amelia feels he's just trying to make it up until she starts to feel strange things. One day the front entryway is knocked, and as Amelia opens the door, there's no one there. The knocking continues, and when Amelia opens the door once more, she finds the book with the torn pages stuck once again into it. Likewise, the unfilled pages are glued back with pictures of the Babadook shadowing the mother, and her murdering her child. Amelia then burns the book. However, she gets more neurotic, paranoid and troubled, as stranger things happen to the point that it makes Amelia reluctant to rest and she cannot sleep. She then keeps awake for two nights in succession without sleeping due to fear. In the meantime, Samuel asks her for food and other things, as she had to take care of his daily routine. Amelia has episodes of unexpected anger eruptions, with her voice changing now and again. The subsequent evening, she finds Sam calling their old Parkinsonian neighbor Mrs. Roach. Amelia excuses her, however proceeds with her fury by killing their dog, and afterward chasing Samuel. She catches him, however he hits her out by tossing something hard at her. Amelia awakens with herself tied up and Sam declining to leave her. Her episodes make her stifle Sam as he gets close to embrace her, yet her internal identity wins as Sam strokes her cheek. Amelia then, at that point, vomits something dark, and Sam says that she's free. However, at that point Sam tells her she can't make the Babadook disappear, and Sam is pulled away by an imperceptible power and invisible force. She stands up to the power, contending that it's intruding her home. The Babadook shows itself as a shadow and goes off to the cellar, but Amelia doesn't run from it. Things appear to return to normalcy, and as Amelia and Sam set up Sam's 7th birthday celebration party, which was never partied, because it is that very day as the demise of Sam's dad. Amelia gathers worms and parasites, then, at that point, carries them to feed something in the cellar. And there ends the story. If you find it interesting, please subscribe to our channel for movie recaps.